Hello and welcome to DDOCaSplat. We're a static group that plays DDO on Khyber on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time on twitch.tv/DDOCast. Welcome back. We're going to continue playing in the Stormhorns. See how far we get. Probably just do breaking the ranks and a break in the ice and do what goes up next week.
Yeah, it's a long one.
It can be. Also, I have 2 salmon fillets that I caught yesterday that need to get thrown on the barbie. Thanks.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations.
Yeah. Go out and go do a little fishing.
Fish I've never actually caught.
Salmon?
Yeah.
Me neither.
I have a friend who runs a charter boat. He does charter salmon fishing. And occasionally he takes me out. Catch some fish. It's been kind of a down year, I think. What he was saying. We were out for about 5 hours and we didn't hit our limit. But we got 2/3 of the way there. We got 4 out of 6 fish we could have kept.
So, Saphira, come to the this guy and go to the north camp.
Okay, thank you.
Oh shit! Dang it!
Did you say northwest?
I went to the northwest camp, so hang on.
Nice.
That's the second time today that I've been in a party where someone said, "Okay, do this," or "Don't do this," and they did the exact thing they said not. You know the 3 collectibles in the castle in Castle Ravenloft in the Raven at the Door quest. If you get them, you get the vampires. And so,
Yep.
literally, as he is saying, "Stay to the left. We don't need to get the vampires," he walks right down the middle of the room and spawns all the vampires.
Yeah.
Like, well done.
And welcome back, Beavis.
Yes, welcome back, Beavis.
Thanks. Nice to be here. It's always fun.
Well, for most of us.
Although apparently he has rabies at the moment.
I do.
What do you mean? You actually get bitten by a rabid animal?
No, he was playing a wolf.
Am a rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, this could be hard.
That's okay. We're here to have fun.
Excellent. Watch me die, I guess, is fun.
You'll take a little
You'll
bit of
be
heat off of Evil
fine.
Beaker.
It's true. I have more hit points than him.
Well, that's not hard.
Yeah, that is so true.
I
Thanks,
was
buddy.
holding it in. I was holding it in.
I
We
appreciate
don't want to
it.
hurt
Hey,
his feelings.
hey, speaking of this, so I saw this Kickstarter today
Feelings?
from some comic guy who's unemployed because all the comic places are closed. And for a donation to his Kickstarter, you can have a magazine sent to somebody that's called Jerk the Magazine. And on the front it says, "You're getting this magazine because you're a big jerk." So I'm going to sign up and get all you subscriptions.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna cry.
I'm
Look
sure
it
I
up,
can
Jerk-
find someone to re-gift that to.
It's actually pretty funny. Look it up. It's Jerk the Magazine on Kickstarter.
Ooh, you know that would probably make a really good white elephant gift.
It looks
Mhm.
like you'll have to
Oh,
announce
yeah.
your presence.
Yeah. He wants to keep it going. I mean, he's only doing a Kickstarter for like the first couple months. But he says if it takes off, he's gonna
The gong echoes against
try to make it a
the
regular
mountainside.
thing.
An irritable Netherese strategist.
How well this
appears
dancing
atop
orc's
the
gonna do, we'll see.
fortifications.
Yeah, we'll see. Got one up too.
Got a couple.
Use the
Turn the rest
More than a
Here,
couple.
Reaper. Nice job.
You note the edges of the arm.
Who's the name guy? Oh, there he is.
Conspicuously cool and undisturbed.
Ooh, a Vengeance Reaper. Fantastic!
Ooh, owie.
Not the kind of thing you want to see in this quest.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and hold him, and I maneuvered myself to
Whoa.
get blocked by the dinner bell.
Oh, hello,
Watch out for
Vengeance
circles
Reaper.
while this guy's around.
Thank you.
Oh, well, he ain't around no more. And
Woohoo!
named
we
boss
killed
is-
each other.
the named boss is Vengeance.
You, that was awesome. I threw a pot right in that Noel's face, and he took a sword right into my stomach, and we both died at the same time. That was awesome.
Except we didn't want him to die.
The Noel? Just one of the random Noels?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Vengeance Reaper.
No.
Ah,
Wait,
dang
you
it.
don't want to kill it?
No.
The
Kill him.
Vengeance Reaper you do want to kill, but not when he's around other monsters.
Yeah.
He
Ready?
buffed them.
He makes their damage way higher, which is why everyone's dead at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Good news is I think only the boss is actually vengeanced.
Yep, there was nobody
Yeah,
else
cool.
around.
It's for less than a minute.
Did you
so.
get that?
Nope.
Well, that's
Mo-
not gonna work.
I'm over here under, and there we go, got it.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Where you at? Hiding way over there.
Yeah! Did you see how far I threw that potion and healed Achilles? That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like
Massive
they need
gate
to
separates the greater central camp
they
from
need
the
to add
elite
something in
commanding
for
force set
that's kind of
against the
broken.
grievance.
What else we got ready here? Natsu's gotta be ready.
Where are you, Shirza?
I got her.
Okay.
Alright, back in business. Ooh, super. Well, we're focusing a lot earlier this time than we usually do.
Dang. I know!
I think it had something to do with that Vengeance Reaper.
Kind of shocked us into waking up a little bit.
Or, the
I'm gonna ring the bell.
strategist admits,
That shrine, you can only use the shrine once. So.
Drayton gloats. You have summoned your own demise. Orcs, give them what
We
they
just Spare
want.
Reaper. That's
What
fun.
they deserve. From a perch overhead, a great dracolich stirs from its rest and gazes down with cold malevolence at the sea.
Oh.
Does anyone
Damn
find
it.
anything new and exciting on to watch on TV?
That's a good question. I don't think I've started anything new.
It's Preacher. Highly recommend.
Plague Reaper.
What?
A little lag spike there was kind of mean.
Yep.
Clear if anybody can get to me.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm ready for res 2.
Which one did you say? Preacher? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I think you told me about that.
He's been on Preacher for years.
Dude, it's a fantastic show.
Oh, it is. It is a good show. I just
Didn't
haven't
that
had a
show
chance to
end?
finish it yet.
It did.
It did.
Okay. Did we get the name killed already? Looks like it.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Did you get
No
hit
idea
by
what that
the dragon?
Guess so.
Spare Reaper.
Despair.
Dang. Right in the face.
Jeez.
Get a shrine after this one.
Says the Netherese mage.
Anybody ready for a raise?
No, the race
I am.
right here.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, hit the red shrine and come shrine quick.
Okay.
Every twist to his advantage after all.
As it goes away.
Well, you have served your purpose. Hill giants, come forth and show your might. Crush them!
Shrieks the wizard, and giants come forth.
Squash them flat!
Whoa.
Still had despair in there. The answer to the question in the chat is we're doing this on 5 skulls.
Well,
Glad
the
we're
spirit
having
took
so
me
much
right
fun.
out.
Uh-huh. And that's
Oh,
why
I
we're
got
not
knocked out.
talking about a lot right now.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, nice freeze.
Yeah.
I love that. Doesn't last long in Reaper 5, but still.
Did you just skate through them?
Yeah. Yep.
Clear. Thank you.
We should stay away from this guy so I don't get knocked down. Midcast. Gotcha.
Ugh.
Stab him in the butt.
Did you just say stab him in the butt?
Did I knocked him down, and you and me were right behind him, stabbing in the ass.
No.
Beat
Yeah,
us, how we've missed you.
Right?
More income.
Oh, jeez. Ow.
Okay, I'm off timer now. Thank you.
Try it
No,
again.
I never bucked myself after I shrine. Probably help a little bit. Careful running to the edges, there's traps out there.
Ooh, I just got a deed. Field Giant Exterminator.
Nice.
I wish there was a...
Kill the red name groups.
Well, maybe you can tell me this, because I wish there was a better way to know... Like, to know in my monster manual without having to go through every single page if I've earned a deed.
Yes and no. There is a, Come on, let me up. There is, like, an exclamation point that will show up, but it's not, like, super consistent and accurate either.
And you still have to go through all the pages to find it, don't you?
Well, like, it'll show up in the... I mean, you have to open up the different drop-down menus, yes. But in theory, it's a messaging so you can go into that specific monster manual and find what you're... and claim your rewards. I
Okay.
have not found it to be particularly accurate or reliable. Like, sometimes it's there and I don't see anything, and sometimes it's not there and there's
So
There
that's
is
probably
something.
why I'm feeling like I have to go into every single one is because
Yeah.
it's not accurate.
Ow.
got squeezed.
It's just the goofy dragon keeps getting me.
Stay away from me, because I think he's been shooting me the whole time.
I've been hanging out back here just doing disco balls.
Yeah, I've been running around like crazy. Ah, dang it.
I am clear. Thank you.
I'm also clear.
It's amazing how many times in this quest I've gotten blocked by the dinner bell.
Yep.
Plague is held.
Okay, you're still on timer. Yep.
I'm good.
We want to get that name dead before now. If you want to try and do it quick.
Yes, I do. Where is it?
It's right in the middle.
Oh, I fell down.
You are unable to use the rest shrine again.
Yeah, it's the same shrine.
Oh.
Says Drayton.
I will get my own.
Alright, this time focus on the red name, because if it dies, we win. Plague and a Despair. Okay.
Drayton, the name guy.
We're supposed to be legends, not looters.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Got me with something.
Plague Reaper and Despair Reaper.
I said that. Like I said that. The Despair Reaper's probably gonna make it really hard to. Kill the Despair Reaper if you can.
Oh boy.
I don't like me when I'm angry.
I'm gonna keep running in circles. Out of range? How is he out of range?
And Achilles is blocked.
Run them through the balls.
Until that Despair Reaper goes down, you're not gonna get anything.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
See, I knew Scherzer would pull through.
Oh.
Oh, hey, the res shrine
Wow.
is up still. That's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's how I got back up.
I didn't realize it was still up. How'd we manage that? That's kind of a neat trick.
I don't know. I don't think it was there at first, and all of a sudden I looked over and it popped.
Look at gift
Interesting.
shrine in the mouth.
I mean, I'm just surprised it's there.
Sure, I'm making a lot of saves.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm running in circles and the dragon's shooting at me. Should maybe kite in more friendly places.
Yeah, away from the restaurant.
Uh-oh. They found me.
Yeah, they did. Tried to get him. Ah,
Oh my
cast.
god. I know.
As the nether
Yeah, those
east
champs are
scatters
pretty
the
rough.
ball,
Yep.
Yeah, especially as they start whipping their chains.
off from his perch on wings of tattered bone.
Well, I killed Drayton, so
Yay!
now it's just clean up.
He rumbles. I will
Let's see if I can get any of these butt heads to do something more useful. Ah! That could be helpful.
Yeah.
Fewer of them means
All
more
right.
for us.
Damn it, stupid dinner bell.
The smaller the party, the more glory we will see.
I think the rocks are blocking me too. I was trying to heal Shirza, and all of a sudden, I could see her, but kept hitting the rocks.
Yeah, but he gives me a message when it's the dinner bell's fault. You're blocked by the dinner bell. Like, the dinner bell? Why is the dinner bell so mean to me today? Hey, we win!
Mm-hmm.
And according to my experience report, nobody died. Yay! Good job, team!
Worst treasure ever.
Yeah, you know, it's not a lot of great treasure in here, to be honest. Even when it came out, I think it was kind of meh.
Oh my god, I got a freaking diamond. That's exciting.
So, Beavis, before we do anything, we now need to get you to that waypoint. So you don't have to spend a charge to get out here for the rest of them. Like, if you wanted to go back to town and repair.
Yeah, I think I need to do that.
Okay, well, let's go to the waypoint first. Hey, look how much easier things are to kill out here.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to repair.
So I think I've talked about Nature Box before. It's this snack delivery mail service. I got some trying a new one. It's jalapeno lentil loops. It's like their version of jalapeno chips.
Okay.
And given the they have a jalapeno popcorn that's pretty good, but it's about 5 orders of spiciness more than you expect it to be. So I'm a little iffy about this, right? No, this is good, and it's not too much.
Oh, look, incoming named. Captain
Oh?
somebody.
I don't know where he's
Oh,
gonna
he
end up.
just snapped.
That's okay. I'm gonna go find him and I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So guys, did you see how much Linabelle is going to nerf my shield? The best defense.
What? That's a great shield. Why would they do that?
Evidently, the number of vanguards, both fighter and paladin, that are running all over the realms is overwhelming.
So was that a change to just the epic or also the heroic?
I don't know. I know that it was a change to epic.
So I thought epics were getting their damage. Epic shields were getting their damage increased.
Well, no, and if you go, I think A-O, A-O, basically went through the math with Linabelle rather, and basically proved that it's a fairly significant nerf.
Where's the next quest?
North. You go back to that north waypoint.
Oh, I did, and I came back down here. I thought it was further.
I mean, you could go that way. So I saw that there was changes in the release note that said that they were doing something, and I thought it was they were increasing damage or changing the base dice or something to that effect.
So they are making change to the dice, but so right now it's 2d10 plus 10. She's now dropping it, or rather it's now being dropped down to 1d10 plus 6. So if you go to the what do you call it, the on the money forums, the loot thread for 47.2, there's like 4 pages of that thread.
Yeah, I saw what you were saying. I kind of
yeah.
glossed over it. I was looking for the release note. So there is a release note that says many shields have had their dice W, scalar, and base dice increased in epic levels.
Yeah,
that's why I was asking if that change was only
no,
in heroics.
it's being reduced. It's being reduced for the what do you call it? This shield, best defense.
Right.
Wow, that's an awful lot of freaking snowmen. What the
Right?
heck?
I know.
And we brought a cold sork.
Hey, I still got Meteor Swarm.
In a winter wolf. I can change to a fire elemental, I guess.
I did. So to answer your
Do I have
question,
to go back to the north?
yeah, and then just go north from there.
Well, more
did-
east.
More east. Sure.
Well, we're
Northeast.
going east.
We'll go
and
north.
then
northeast.
you'll bend around to the
Yeah,
north.
yeah.
But
I did see that there was some discussion about that, and I did see that Linabelle was at least partially convinced, but I didn't go into the weeds of it. There may be a change with it. I don't know. We'll see. what it looks like with the-
Linabelle was looking strictly at the numbers of the shield as it sat by itself, from before and after. But what Linabelle didn't take into account was who used that shield and how how the enhancements and so forth would affect it. And so AO, went through it and basically proved that it was a significant nerf.
So what's the? Is that because they use attacks that increase the W scaler, or?
I believe so, or it's. I can't memorize the exact the math for it, right? I didn't memorize the exact math, but I went through it and it looked right to me. And then Linabelle, shortly after AO posted the math, basically said, "Yeah, you're right."
So I think, if I'm understanding and kind of remembering a little bit, Glosser, and kind of hearing what you're saying, I think the difference is, if you take a shield that's 2d10 and then drop it to 1d10 and add a plus W to it,
right? You're only going to get
the numbers
1d10.
The numbers look similar.
Right.
But because you're using an attack that increases the base W of the weapon, you lose.
You're getting half of it. It's half effective. That enhancement becomes half as effective. Right. Oh, great! Another 5 skull. Awesome.
No one died in the last one. What's wrong?
What are you talking about?
My experience report said nobody died. Everyone did a great job.
Yeah, my repair build wasn't 7,900 platinum or anything.
This one's also a lot less frenetic.
True.
Yeah, it gets to hide behind people in this one.
Nice.
It's hard to hide behind people when they're all dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched DDOCast 610.
Oh.
That's the last one, 610?
Yep.
I watched it, and some pretty decent commentary, but there was a couple of things that should have been mentioned, and I can't tell you what they were off the top of my head, though. But that's always the way it is. You see something, you're like, that was missed. And of course, you forget about
Try
it.
to do the best we can, but hey, I invited you on the show, man. You just didn't come.
Yeah, you had it on Sunday evening when I had my Pathfinder game. So.
I haven't given myself freedom yet. Let's fix that.
Whoa! I got stuck.
I did have a little bit of a laugh because, like 10 minutes after I posted it on the DDO forums, Linabelle commented, and she mentioned kind of offhandedly that she kind of randomly listened to this one. I was like, you don't listen to all of our shows? You heard. Well, but so
the devs really probably should listen to DDOcast because they might learn a thing or two.
Sort of. I mean, my kind of take on that is they know a lot more than people give them credit for, and a lot of that's not a convenient place for that. A lot of people who kind of make comments like that, it tends to be, I'm not saying this is you, but it tends to be from a perspective of, this is how it affects my build specifically, and how it makes my build specifically a lot less cool. Therefore, you clearly don't understand the game you're designing.
I'm not necessarily talking about mechanics things.
You're talking about opinions?
Opinions, sure. and there are all sorts of aspects of DDO that that players who've been playing for a while, just know because they've been playing that long.
Sure. I would also say that and this kind of is a similar response to I occasionally get people who comment to me directly that are friends of mine that know I do the show, or even like I'll get feedback from people saying, hey, next time you do Ask the Devs, ask them about this. And kind of my general response to a lot of that is, like, I'm one person, right? Like, I don't have this, like, extra pull compared to other players. And it's actually more meaningful if, like, you go and tell them that, right? Because it's probably a voice that they don't hear as often.
Right.
And, well, I have the advantage of my voice being louder than most people's voice because I produce a podcast about the show. That isn't to say that my opinion or the opinion of the guests on the show are any more or less valuable than people who aren't.
Sure.
So I always try to kind of push this idea back of like, well, I could, but, you know, you are also a player and you have opinions, and you should let your opinions be known from you, because that actually has more weight than if I just went to them and said,
Despair Reaper and Vengeance Reaper.
Oh, fun.
So hang on. Just don't go crazy here. Great, they're all coming.
Oh. Hamstrung and slowed. That's not very nice.
And a Famine Reaper.
Oh.
Ooh, behind me.
Yep.
Oh, he ported. That's clever of him. I'm gonna tell him to dance. Yeah, actually, the Linabelle's the thing that he commented on that we had been talking about was some people like the people who were on the show kind of liked the convention of naming items like a legendary version of an item, kind of calling it a legendary version of that item to kind of call it back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of neutral on that. You know, what was it? The glacial thing or the avalanche bracers. I mean, that's fine. I don't have. I'm fairly neutral about that, honestly.
I think the callback is fun.
Thing. I like the callback thing. You know, that's nice, but I also like the fact that I also like originality too.
Yeah, and so Linabelle actually commented like, "Oh, you guys like that? Okay, great. I'll take this feedback." And my actual initial reaction was, I hope we didn't just like cause this change just because we were on the show, right? Like I was a little concerned a bit about I don't want us to have like this like massively more pull than just players on the forums, or right.
Hey PJ, with a great show comes great responsibility.
Yeah, thanks. And we try. We try to do stuff like that. But I actually, to kind of what you were saying, the one that I really kind of liked was it's Tharn's True Goggles. Right, so it has the callback, but it's also not just legendary, blank legendary.
Legendary Tharn's Goggles, yeah.
Yeah, like that. I think that was really cool. Like that's, I think, the best balance, right? It's the best of both worlds.
They combine the idea, sure.
Yeah, it's a little bit of originality, but it's also that nice callback.
Orcs and giants.
I did find it kind of interesting that Linabelle is going back to like a legendary alchemical crafting system.
Yeah, but it's much simpler. It's much simpler than the old one, I think.
I would hope so.
Famine Reaper behind us.
And we got a Plague Reaper down here.
Although I don't remember that one being that complicated, right? You just needed to get some bits of this and an element, right? Although the part that was complicated was you had to run it on different difficulties, right? Like that was the part that.
Right.
Yeah, that was inconvenient for sure.
Uh-oh.
Let me know when you're not plagued anymore. Oh, we lost yours.
Uh-oh.
I thought
She's rebooting.
I thought I was dead.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Linabelle did kind of further go into some of the legendary alchemical details, though. That apparently that system is going to move to focus on offhand weapons and items.
Hang on, guys. Let's not go forward until Scherzer gets back. You just had to get the giants.
I stopped. They came to me. What the hell? What are you worried about? You suggested we stop, so I did. I grabbed some jalapeno lentil loops.
You mean you grabbed some stone giants?
Well, no, I wasn't doing anything when they found me.
You went into their area of effect box, or whatever the hell they call it. Detection box, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's probably the more accurate name for it, right?
I feel like Linabelle or maybe one of the other devs should be more of a regular guest on the show.
That's
I guess I would
partly
prefer.
my fault.
I guess I prefer Linabelle because Linabelle seems to interface with the
Sure.
the player base the best. But I wouldn't object to some of the other ones, like who's the guy that made the pit? Torque would probably be a good guest.
Yeah, you start to get into. It's a little tricky because it's a little bit getting into people's either work schedule or free time outside of work. If you got families and stuff, that's a little bit of a challenge. Part of the reason why I haven't really looked at doing that more is because artists. I mean, I don't like to pull them in for like review shows or like we're going through the release notes.
She's back.
Shows, right? Because that's when we're giving opinions on their work, kind of a thing.
Well, then in those cases, PJ, you need to be more careful who you have along as the other guests.
Sure, but like if you're doing a review show, it doesn't make sense to have a dev on for a review show. And,
it does, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
Well,
like,
it might be. It might be.
Would you want movie reviews from the directors of the movies you're watching?
Well, I don't think that. I don't think the devs would be providing the reviews. I think they might be there as kind of like a color commentary about, hey, this is PJ. I noticed that you didn't like this. Well, we had to do it that way because of such and such. To give sort of
maybe.
Give sort of a kind of a dev point of view of why they did things the way they did, and of course you'd have to make sure that the people that were along with them wouldn't become too argumentative, or would be cool basically.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like maybe Nacho or Yeah, Voodoo Spice would be one of those guys
Mhm.
that you could probably count on to to be cool about stuff like that. And I think there's probably a couple other folks that would also probably be able to handle it.
I think pretty much all my guests would be fine in that kind of environment. There's also a bit of the topics that I've kind of been doing a little more of late, like I don't tend to think of going towards the devs for, if that makes sense. I mean, to be honest, the only like real topics that I really kind of think about in terms of getting the devs on is Ask the Devs.
Right.
So.
All right, so be careful in here. You're going to be get fired on from all different angles. So try to stay toward if you're pretty low on hit points, try to stay on one side of the room, and so you have your back against the thing or
You
whatever.
can always retreat back towards the shrine. I also have been tending of late to be taking a much kind of more passive approach to getting guests on the show, and that like I usually these days I kind of only target like 1 or 2 people to be on the show for a topic, and then I just kind of put out an open invitation for others to join.
Right.
Which I think it's been
This is taking
somewhat less successful than my previous method.
How would you characterize that?
Email blasting more people.
Oh, right.
Now I kind of just like email 1 or 2 people and then just kind of put out an open invitation on Discord.
Why are these minions always so flimsy?
For some reason, I thought these guys there were archers up there on those ledges.
There's some giants up there throwing rocks at us.
Okay.
That was a waste of resources.
If you want that remnant, you better get it now.
You want to get through that gate.
Or you have to get it in the air. I'm surprised we haven't been getting more remnants.
Yeah, I think I've only gotten like 3 or 4 this time.
Yeah.
And I fear you will be disappointed.
I guess we're a
The
little
passage
higher than the
ahead
level,
is
but
different than the areas above. There are almost no signs of the Netherese or their monstrous horde.
Yeah, isn't it still double the chance for remnants to drop?
yeah, through the weekend.
You bet.
A massive orb of some kind can be seen.
Which is good, 'cause
from
I
a
just spent all my
fissure in the
remnants.
ice. Is this why the
Ooh, what'd you buy?
Netherese you have found
some
the
films.
frost giant run here? What brings you hence? He grumbles.
Like, what,
Did you come to this
1,250 to get go from a +1 to or get a +1 and a +2 tome.
To what, melee power or something?
Yeah.
I guess if you had like 100,000 or almost endless numbers of those remnants, yeah, sure, why not? But I have like 8,500, and I guess maybe I could get up to 10,000 in a few weeks. But I just don't see the. It just seems like a lot to spend for just a little minor power bump. But like I said, if you have enough remnants and nothing to spend them on, why not?
Well, what do you spend your remnants on?
Mostly things like what do you call it? The freedom of movement potions for my for my ridiculous number of alts?
Sure. Yep.
20 lion cub.
No, I don't
Doesn't
spend
matter,
it on that.
I already did. That was my goal. That's the first thing I bought.
Yeah, I got. I'm not even sure where I got those potions. Maybe from the cards. But by the time they introduced those potions there, I already had them. So I know there's like some cosmetic or not cosmetic, consumable potions and stuff, but I don't tend to buy those either. The
Plague.
Plague.
Finding
Oh,
myself
Wolf
attacking
Exterminator.
Beavis too often here.
He probably deserves it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what form I'm in. I mean, shit, I get it all the time.
Don't win again, cries a muffled voice from beyond this gate. You have
Oh,
wrought
Potion of Wonder.
like a dice
Drink it immediately.
Drink it now.
I got 3 of them. Who wants the other 2?
No, you have to
Oh,
drink
you
them
have to
all.
drink all, yeah, you have to drink all 3.
Okay, here goes. 1. Nothing happened. 2. Yeah.
Kind of like that one of the options of social talking this guy is
And nothing
perform.
happened.
Sounds boring.
You got to perform on him.
Yeah.
I did get, I think I got like protection from fear or something from one of them.
Forgot how long this quest was.
I don't know if I've ever done it.
I mean, it's
Laggy.
feels like to me it's always felt like it's about the same as most of the others.
You have recovered enough.
These
of
quests out here are
Romanian's
not
battle
short.
trappings to satisfy
We want to get
you.
the other pieces or just
Although
go?
he might be pleased if you found
Just go
more.
unless somebody needs to level or something. Needs the experience.
I don't even think it's that much experience. Not gonna tell me how much it is, but
Oh. Wrong way.
I just realized how much Reaper XP this quest is worth. Holy crap.
I mean, if we were on a quest that was 1 level higher, it would be double that. Level 30 and
Nice.
above quests are, it's double the formula.
Ah, good. Hrungnir says.
Hey Beavis, you ever gonna
"Now
race solo?
arm for battle. Come this way.
I mean, I'm running around with this
The
soul
wizard
stone.
Thargo will be
Don't
in the
need to.
great chamber, I think, says the
Okay,
frost
you could just
giant.
I mean,
follow me around.
I'll bring him back if you want. It's too heavy for you.
No, it's fine.
Anybody need any buffs?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so, no.
He's back.
The wizard Tharno stands in the middle of the great cavern ahead. Though he's seen his eye. You again. And you, Hrungnir, as well, I see. There you are, liar, cries the frost giant, storming into the room. What are you really doing in my glacier?
Do I want to stand up here?
What are
Probably.
your true plans?
Okay.
Why did the Reaper experience go down
That
just
is
now?
not for you to know, vainglorious.
It was over 2,000. Now it's below. It's like
I don't know.
1,951.
Yeah, so did my XP.
Because Beavis brought it up.
Probably one of the bonuses adjusted, and you know how sometimes you find a trap and it you're into more trap areas and it changes, like the bonus goes down, maybe something like that, but I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I'm just getting started. Done with some ground, yourself. The giant roars.
He's immune to cold. That's
Seems
cool.
I'm outnumbered.
She had something that makes him vulnerable to
If I
cold.
had one weapon for every time I heard that.
Yeah, working on it.
Yeah.
I feel like we have this conversation a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
He's not very good at staying alive.
Oh boy.
Kill the name.
Uh-oh.
Everything will go away.
You have solved.
And like something came in all at once there.
Laughs rung ya.
Mhm.
Well fought. Now leave my glacier before I add your corpses to the pile.
Yeah, I think it was like 4 or 5 Oodaluk spheres.
Still here.
I'm ready.
Rumbles rung ya. Fine. Then this
Watch your back.
glacier shall be your grave.
Oof.
Oh,
I still think it's really weird that this quest doesn't give you the option of leaving. Like he tells you to leave, or he's gonna add to his corpses, and then it doesn't even give you the option of leaving.
Huh.
Like you have to go through the process of him telling you to leave, or he's gonna kill you.
Yeah, well, if you leave though, then you'll never complete the quest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird.
Then maybe his dialogue should be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't give us the option to leave.
Yeah, you shouldn't tell us to leave.
Heal, please.
Yeah, it's coming.
Thank you.
You weren't taking damage for so long. You lulled me into complacency.
I know, me too. I wasn't even looking.
Guessing your meld run out.
No, I just turned it. I forgot I had it.
To die in battle.
All right. Well, we're after 2,115 Reaper experience.
Yeah, it went back up. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It's some sort of math graphical glitch error thing or something. Probably we got one of the when we got the ransack bonus, it like recalculated but without the ransack bonus. I don't know, something weird like that.
Shocking.
oh, good thing I got a docent.
At least she got something. Well, hey, thanks for watching DDOCaSplat. We hope you enjoyed watching us kind of fart around and have some fun playing DDO. You can check out DDO.com if you'd like to download and play DDO yourself. Unfortunately, now you have to own content. The 6-month promotion has ended, so no more free content. But hey, it's still a fun game if you haven't played. This looks like fun. So you check out DDOCast.com for our weekly news and discussion podcast. We talked about that a fair bit here tonight. And check out twitch.tv/DDO stream for other people playing and streaming DDO, and for our D&D nights, weekly virtual tabletop D&D group. Thanks for watching.